Hello! Even more stuff incoming for Steve's Factory Manager. This time it's not a block, but rather a new command. So let's take a look at that. Right, so at the bottom here we can see the Auto Crafter. So you will be able to use this to automatically craft items. And we can take a look here. So I'll start with the trigger. I need a input, I need an output, and then I of course need a crafter. So I'm going to set it up something along these lines. So the input here, maybe I need some chests as well. So let's place those down there. And I want to pick that one as the input. I think that's fine. Blacklist, so we just take everything we have there. The output here is going to go to that chest, that's the one furthest away. And what I'm going to do is simply whitelist it to pressure plates like that. Okay. And then let's take a look on the crafter menu. Right, so we have two different submenus here. We have the crafting one and the access inventories. I'm just going to select that in the access inventories for now. We'll take a closer look on what that's doing later on in this video. But for now, let's take a look on this. Okay. So we have 3x3 here, just a normal crafting grid, but as you can see we have these icons that we have in the input and output as well. So what we do is simply left click and start searching. So what I want to do is get some planks. Like so, and then we have the pressure plate. Of course, if I continue here, we get oak slabs instead. So you basically set up your inventory, well, crafting grid like you want, like that. And worth noting, if you want to be able to craft things here with different items here, you can of course change this part here, like what its kind of detection is. If you want to like use ore dictionary for specific ores or for something like that, so that's totally optional there. But I'm going to leave it as that. So we get the pressure plates like so. And then it's just a matter of connecting it all like this. Okay, so what's going to happen now? Well, first of all, I'm going to take everything from the first chest and just move that into the item buffer. Then this crafter is going to operate on that item buffer, and it allows us to convert 2 oak planks to pressure plates. It's not going to do that just because we have this command here, but it basically, when the output wants to move pressure plates out of the system, it's going to take, oh right, I can convert some planks that I have in the buffer to pressure plates and then move them out. So you don't really have to specify only a whitelist here of pressure plates, but otherwise it can move the other ones out, like the planks that we had here previously. And since it's doing this before, the input is before, or actually, no, all items will be put before and then it will craft afterwards. So then it's going to try to take the planks out and then it can't craft anything. And, well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. So then I'm telling it, alright, only pressure plates here, and that's going to make sure that we don't want any planks in the end result. Right, so if I take some planks here now and put them in there, we can see them disappearing and appearing here as pressure plates. So that's pretty much how you do it, and that's basically all you need to know to do the basic crafting. But we might get into some trouble. So instead of doing this recipe here, I'm going to go here and go with sticks instead. So the good thing about pressure plates is that they come one by one in the recipe. When two planks gives you one pressure plate, so you always know you will get one, and therefore if we have a slot left, then put it there, and so on. But if we go with sticks instead, we might have one slot left to put an item in, but then we will do the crafting, but then we will have 3 items that we don't know where to put them. And, well, let's simulate this. We can do it something like that, so 63 sticks, and then just fill up this chest. Okay, so we will have room for 1 more stick, so it will try the crafting, but then it will have 3 sticks it can't do anything with. So I'm just going to grab 2 planks, like so. And as you can see, it filled it up here, and the 3 extra sticks went in this chest, just because that's what I selected here. So this inventory will be used if some of the crafted items don't fit. It will also be used for container items such as buckets. So everything you select here, it will be used as a extra thing there. But now observe that if I add planks now, it's not going to do anything. Yes, because well, this inventory is full. It can't craft any more sticks to put in here. But if it has room for like one stick, as we just saw, any excess, it's going to put in this chest over here. So you might wonder what happens if this is full as well when we do the crafting. So what I'm going to do now is simply do the same thing. So one stick there. Then it's just going to drop them out. I don't know if you saw that. Picked it up right away. So let's do that again. There you go. So now it's spitting out these sticks we couldn't place in the excess inventories here. But of course you can select multiple inventories here, so it shouldn't be a problem. As we saw, it won't craft anything if it's full. It's just that if there's one slot left or two slots left, then it can craft more than that. Then it's going to fill it up and then just output the rest to the extra chest there. But as it said in the text, it also works with the container items. So here I've set it up so I'm going to try to craft some cakes. So I need buckets of milk and wheat and egg and sugar like that. So just the basic cake recipe. So now if I grab some milk, like so, and add it to the chest, we will see that we get a cake. I had two there already, and the buckets go there. And just to show that that is actually what's happening, let's do it once again, like that. We get a fourth cake, and all of a sudden we have 6 buckets there. So they are being moved to what you define as the excess inventories here. But of course, as soon as they are moved there, which is as soon as this command is, well, actually the one moving them out is done, then we can of course access the things here. So if you want to move the buckets back to your refill system, then you can of course put them there, or maybe you can even say that your refill system is one of the access inventories, because of course we can select multiple ones like that. And that's pretty much it. For now, if you want to use multiple crafters, that's totally fine. But if we let's take a look on this. So if I do here, and here I'm going to go with wood. Right, so one piece of wood obviously gives you 4 planks, and let's set it like that. Right, okay. So you might expect, if you chain them together like this, and we would have wood in this first chest, it can't actually convert it to planks and then to sticks like that. So it's not going to do the chain there. So we'll have to output them in between and then put them back into the system and so on. So that's one restriction. But I say for now because I will probably implement something like that in the future. But for now, it's just basic outer crafting. In the future, it might be chainable crafting as well. But like I said, it won't limit you to just have one crafter. You can still have multiple ones if you move them back into the system again. So an output out in a chest and again using an input. So you can do it that way for now. Maybe later on you can chain them together automatically. But that's pretty much it. Good luck.